Good morning. So a couple of weeks ago, a live chat I did, I received some amazing feedback from you guys asking, about some specific things that you wanted to address to get some deeper insights on how to heal ourselves and why these things arise in our bodies and how they connect. So I have a whole list of things that I received, and so and I didn't have the time. Hi, good morning, guys. I didn't have the time until now to kind of sit with what I'd received. So I'm sorry it was a little bit delayed. And as I started looking through a bunch of the themes, a bunch of the things you guys sent me, I realized there was some real themes with it all. So today I have taken, what do we have here? 4 of the things that were sent this way. So snoring, heartburn, thyroid issues, and headache. And I wanted, before going any further, say that my best work is done when I can, in terms of your specific thing that may be going on, my best work is done when I'm connecting in with you. So if really you have something pressing and the generalness of this talk doesn't address it for you, then, let's book a session and dig in a little bit deeper to what it means for you. We are all individuals, and yes, there are common themes that overarch our whole being, and that knowing that is so beautiful because we can then use that as our starting point to dig into what is going on for us. But the truth of the matter is, based on our story, based on where we're at, there is specific reasons, and we can dig in to what those may be for you if you're going through a specific something. But I wanted to tell you, but I wanted to just go the initial general on a few of these things, and I'm going to be doing a handful more of these another chat, but I want to break them up a little bit. And so these specific ones initially seem maybe totally unrelated: snoring, heartburn, thyroid issues, and headaches, right? Like when you first think about those things, you don't really see the connection in the marriage of all of them. When I started sitting with them, I realized that there actually were some incredible themes with them, and probably if I start looking further, with most ailments that we are burdened by. And so the very first thing that became clear was stress. What is going on in our bodies? What are we doing to care for ourselves that is allowing our bodies to be taxed to the point of, so for snoring, if we are so stressed and arrive to bed so tired, the chances of us snoring increases because we are not coming into the sleep state from a more relaxed place. Heartburn, there's something in this part of the body where heartburn kind of sits. This is the area of our body that metabolizes stress, that metabolizes our relationships to the outside world. So being mindful of what we're subjecting ourselves to every single day is a big thing. Also connected in with that one is food choices that we make when we're stressed. I'm going to get back to that because that's another common theme. Then when we look at thyroid issues, same thing. So the thyroid is an area of the body that really is connected to our overall system, and our immune system really comes into that. So when our thyroid is out of whack, it's amazing how we can foster and support the healing of it by engaging more in relaxation techniques and meditation so that we can allow the body to find its equilibrium on its own. It's really hard to do that when your adrenals are in a state of complete overtaxing. And same with headaches. So headaches, lots of people have various reasons why headaches come. A lot of people They can be stress related, and a lot of people say they're hormone related. Oh yeah, it's just, and weather. So weather actually can be one. I can't entirely explain that one, but I'm sure it is all connected in with the fact that when we are sensitive, the weather piece, I'm just going to touch that for a moment. When we're sensitive, and this state of sensitivity is heightened when we're stressed. So let's say we just are sensitive to low pressure, that our body just naturally is like that. But when we're in a heightened state of stress, this sensitivity will be louder. Same with hormones. Our hormones will be less in balance and more apt to responding in a way of dis-ease if we are not in a state of more balance and relaxation within our system. So the other piece that comes in with all of this is food. So we truthfully are what we eat. And it's so funny because so many of us, we know this. We understand it's better to eat an apple than a chocolate bar. We totally understand that, a salad is better than a plate of French fries. But yet time and time again, we choose things that are not ideal for us. And over time, that really adds up and makes a difference for us. So eating healthy and reducing alcohol intake and not holding extra weight are huge things that can help resolve snoring issues. Same with heartburn. Be mindful of what you're eating, because often heartburn can be agitated by foods that are not super healthy. Sometimes also it's spicy foods, and I'm not saying spicy food isn't healthy for you, but just be mindful if your body tends to be sensitive to that type of thing, then that's your body saying like it's not good for your system. And so it's really taxing your system to metabolize that food inside. I know for myself, just on that point, I had some serious autoimmune stuff come up a few years ago. And as someone who honestly could eat baguette and cheese every night for dinner, if I could, I can no longer eat dairy and gluten. And it's really sad, but what happens to me when I do is not worth it. Even if I have little moments of cheating on those things, I just notice it right away. So sometimes we just have to make these decisions to feel our most alive in life. And then headaches. Foods relate so much to headache stuff. And sometimes, and same with thyroid stuff. And this is what these two group together. Sometimes we don't even know we're sensitive to things. So there's some beautiful food testing that you can do out there that can help you. If you just feel you've got this chronic thing that just keeps acting up, if the headaches keep coming, you've got some, thyroid, if you have thyroid issues, if heartburn keeps continuing, if snoring is the thing that you battle, all of these things, why not just go and do a food sensitivity test and see what shows up for it. I know that myself and my eldest son have done these because we both had some stuff going on, and it was amazing because literally when we looked at the highest trigger foods and stopped them, everything changed. So for us, it was like, boom, like literally just avoiding those things are key. And, to this day, so there's some things on the kind of the medium list, for my son, popcorn, peanut butter, like weird things, but still they're on that list. There's a whole bunch of other things, but those are two like ones I'm just going to mention right now. And when he has those, I totally notice a change in his behavior, which shows increased sensitivity, with his system. So everyone has their triggers. So for some people, it's, the first triggers of when we're not in a balanced state is just increased moodiness, not kind of being as balanced, patient, calm as you normally are. These are all things that start to tax our system. And then you're probably then not making great decisions on bringing relaxation practices into your life. And you get caught up in this go, 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 go that happens. So what I'm offering you here with all of this information, I feel like I'm talking very fast and I feel like I'm throwing tons at you today. But what I want you to start to see is this holistic view of your body. So you are, this physical body that has organs and functions in the way that it does to digest and metabolize and excrete and do all of that stuff. And so we need to be mindful of what we're putting in our body and how we're supporting our body and its system. And we need to be mindful of how we're inviting our temple, our being, how we're inviting it to relate to the world. So are you caring for yourself? Are you taking that time to give yourself what you need to nourish you? That time to be quiet and to relax is not for, is not a luxurious gift for just those who have time. Believe me, no one has time, but we need to make the time. This is something that we all deserve, we all are worthy of, and we all need. In this day and age, there is for some reason, this feeling that we need to be on, we need to be doing everything snap, snap, snap. We've got notifications flying on our phone every 2 seconds, dings, here and there we need to respond to right now. And if we don't, oh my gosh, what will happen? And we feel like, we can't step away from any of that. But just try. And it can start with 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day, literally, of relaxation could change your whole body. And you watch what will happen. All of a sudden, that 5 minutes will start to grow. But let's pretend it's not, because we don't have time. So let's just start with the 5 minutes. And all of a sudden, you're going to find you're going to make healthier food choices. All of a sudden, your body is going to start to look and feel better. All of a sudden, your mind is going to be clear. Everything is going to ripple effect so that you are going to start to feel more alive, more healthy, more energetic than you ever imagined possible. I promise you that. But you need to give yourself that commitment. So all of this stuff, again, it's a lot, and I totally get that. And so there's 2 things I wanted to invite for you. Number 1, in a few weeks, I am launching a course on the chakras. My goal with this course is to empower people to understand 2 things. First, how we can heal ourselves. So by connecting in with the energy that exists within each energy center in our body, we have deeper wisdom into like those little triggers of like, oh, here are these themes. This is what's going on. This is what's happening, so that you can start to collect the pieces to empower yourself, to heal yourself, and or support yourself within the healing, group of whatever you're needing to deal with, depending on how serious whatever is that you're dealing with. And to empower you in knowing what transformational energies exist within, so that you really can be your most alive and best self that you could ever imagine being. It's possible. It's possible here and now. This is not just for those people that you admire or are inspired by. This is possible for you. You can get to that amazing life, amazing state that you admire in other people. It's possible for you. And the other thing is, if there's something really specific you want to work through, I am still open to taking new clients. If you don't live in Toronto, that's okay. We can do work on the phone, and some really powerful stuff can happen in that way. So get in touch with me and we can chat about what would work best for you. If you are interested in that chakra course, send me your email address. I'm just, this is my first course, and so I'm just collecting all the things to make it all go. So right now I have a list of email addresses. I'm so excited about all the people that are interested, and so I'd love to add you to that list. And more info will be coming out about that soon. And please share this with anyone that you know may be interested. Share your comments below too if you want me to dig into any other things that may be going on for your body and you're curious about how it may relate to the bigger picture. I love your feedback. I love connecting with all of you. So share this on and reach out with anything. Okay. Wishing you all a happy Friday and a beautiful weekend. Sending so much love. Bye, beautiful people.